Yo, what's going on, my fellow gamers? Gamer Gideon back again with Pokemon trading card game Pocket. As you can see, the Blastoise drop event, new event, is going on right now, and I'm going to show you a clear of the Blastoise Ex and Vaporeon deck for expert mode. This will help you get those 1, 2, 3 diamond card rank clear, possibly get you your 12 turns or less clear, and maybe even your no hits on the no points to your opponent clear. And the other ones in this are 10 and 20 matches, so it's just repeat. As you might have noticed, I'm using a metal deck. My metal deck has got me through basically everything, most of the major challenges, especially the lower ones like this. And you just kind of start off with what you get. Ideally, you'd like to get the Melmetal on the field, the best card in the Metal Pokemon family. He has a damage reduction, hits really hard, and if you're lucky with your Amass on his basic version, you can actually power up his energy fairly fast. Anyway, this is also a huge luck of the draw, but fortunately in a 20-card Pokemon collectible card game rules light version, it's not too difficult to get through your cards and get some good combos going early on. So basically, that's what we're going to end up doing here. You get the little guy, Meltan. Yeah, so I really like the Metal deck. I was really hoping to see more Metal family Pokemon cards with this expansion, but there was absolutely zero, none at all, no love for the Metal Pokemon. Which is fine. I'm sure they're gonna show up mainstream eventually here. You can't hold them off forever, but you can actually make a pretty decent deck with the metal cards available to you out of the 3 initial starter packs, and I'd advise that you do that. Metal family's pretty good. I mean, they don't got a lot of natural enemies. I mean, fire, I guess, is their main one. But other than that, they do decent damage, have decent hit points, and they're kind of like middle of the road, I find. So there's a lot to really like about them. They're fairly quick, and especially if you can get the Melmetal out, he's super awesome, hitting hard, and the minus 20 damage reduction is pretty good. I like to load up support cards like potions and some damage boosters in this deck. Right now, I've subbed out a couple of the trainer and support cards with Blue and Leaf. Leaf would have replaced the -1 pill for retreat cost because she's subtracts 2, which is very useful, especially if you need to move Melmetal around. And then obviously Blue adds a -10 damage block to that stacks with the -20 defense that Melmetal has. So if you set it up right and you need to block a big attack coming in, you can actually reduce the damage by 30, which is pretty fantastic. And obviously it's good to have a potion or 2 in there as well, just to kind of help with the healing and keep up the longevity. So that's basically what we got going on. Here, things aren't looking too good for Melmetal. The luck of the draw was just with that Misty, where I think they changed Misty recently, because before it would almost always miss. Like, I think it was like, I don't know, 80% miss, 20% hit. No way it was a 50-50 coin toss. But I think they might have softened it a bit. I'd have to test it more, but because the Articuno got his extra energy there, they were able to actually wipe out my Melmetal. If they hadn't done that, I would have been able to clean sweep this for the 3 points, which I didn't get to do. The Polynard is actually a really good one, especially if you can get them evolved to stage 1. Super powerful, pretty good, quick little 70 damage to hit. Even at basic here, 40 damage with the Giovanni is super useful. And that ends up being game. So this was against the Blastoise Ex expert deck out of the new challenge. And yeah, you can crush this out with a simple metal deck. All the metal creatures in duplicate, and just some good support cards, and that's basically it. And then you can move on to your other decks and whatever's fun for you, but I find the metal family super helpful. I use the metal deck a lot, and yeah, that's it in action. So anyway, if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. I should really say that at the beginning instead of the end, because no one ever makes it to the end. And let me know what decks you're using, and I'm definitely going to do more of this content for Pokemon as well.